And that's why he's one of the top exotic bully breeders in the city. What's going on, everybody? Your man Trey G, live from the compound, and I do mean the compound, all right? Oh, my dog, my big homie, Exquisite Bullies Vick. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's good with you, bro?
Not much, man. I want to start off by saying, bro, you got a lovely, lovely facility that you have the dogs in. I am pleasantly surprised of all the cleanliness and it just has just everything just flow around here, bro.
Yeah.
You set it up real nice, man. So this interview basically is just to get to know you a little bit, as well as your brand and what your brand is all about. You know what I mean? From now to the early stages.
Yeah.
All right? And that's where we want to start at, man. So first of all, tell us about what exactly is Exquisite Exotic Bullies to you.
Hey, Exquisite Exotic Bullies, not a slogan. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. I knew that was coming in. Okay. So how did you get started with this Exquisite Exotic Bullies, man? How did you get started with breeding bullies, first of all?
Man, I always had, I was the dude in the neighborhood. I had, hey, Daddy, can I have this dog right here?
Yeah.
I had that dog next week. Man, Daddy, such and such down the street, stole my dog. I'm gonna go get my dog. So it started from there. As I always was a love and a passion for dogs. And it's just a crazy situation where I went into a barbershop to get a haircut one day, and the barber, Dar Urban, you know, he had all these dogs, man. I was like, man, they were clean. I got some at the crib. And as we got talking about it, he stopped talking to me. He shut off.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, what kind of dog? He said American Bully. So I went home, did my research, come back the next week, bought one.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then, you know, from there, I learned about them. I studied. I stayed up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just reading about them. And I learned, you know, what it was. I learned the ins and outs of the business. I learned how to maneuver in the business, you know. So
it's almost kind of something that you just kind of fell into, but that you developed a passion for. But the passion has always been there as well.
Yeah. Okay. Anything I do, I put 100% in.
Well, that's all right, bro. That's all right.
Even 110.
Okay, so one thing about it, bro, I see that you have your fit together. You have all of it, man. The hats, from the shirts to the pants, the towels. First of all, where did the logo actually come from? Where did you get the idea for this actual logo? Because he got the one, what are those Bally's or the Balenciagas that he wear?
Oh yeah, that's them Balenciagas, man.
Okay.
So how I came with the logo, man. You know, it was one of them Instagram sensation Ha Davis.
Okay,
he was
yeah.
coming up, I was like, damn, this shit clean.
Yeah.
Then one day I walked in the house. I said, hey, take a picture of me holding my. I had some puppies. They was living in the living room with us.
Right.
And I say, take a picture like this. They didn't know why they were taking the picture. They just did it.
Yeah.
So I shot it. I shot it to a few people. I kept getting trash back. One dude, I paid him ahead of time, and he sent me something back, and I was like, what the heck is this?
This what you came up with?
And then he blocked me on Instagram.
Oh man, no good. No good.
So I end up finding somebody, man, he built this mud like you would build a Daffy Duck. Or he built it from, it's an actual cartoon character. Like
for real?
It's not nothing that he pieced together. Like, he sketched it and made it and colored it in. I told him exactly what I wanted. I changed it many times. The dude was so patient, man. I changed the dogs like 3 or 4 times.
I see the shoes and everything change occasionally too.
Know, the shoes changed with what he had on.
Hey man, that's alright.
You know, then I told him at the time, I ain't have no money to buy no Balenciagas. These in the time, these the one that was hot. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it on the camera.
Say man, so where do you get the ideas for the different types of merch that you have? Because like I said, you have the hats, you have the shirts, you have the towels, the sweatpants. Where do you get the ideas to say, okay, this is what I want to put my brand on? Man,
it's just an everyday, your mind just study going and going and going. What can I do next?
Right.
It's about, as my big homie back home, Brock Phillips, you know, he got that, Mr. Get You a Bully.
Right.
He the only person I know that can be more creative than me. I feel like he always 2 or 3 steps ahead of me. Yeah. So we always got this thing, and he said, hey man, you need to be innovative.
Right.
That's every time I talk to him, he always say you need to be innovative. Yeah. So being innovative, you know, it's just the thought process. I'm big on thought process. Everything I do is about a thought process.
Right.
So it's just when I'm my everyday life. You know, you could be looking at the same thing I'm looking at, but I'm looking at it in a whole different view. I'm looking at it with a brand. I'm looking at it with something I can push.
See, and that's the type of people you need around you. That's a testament to people in your circle that need to be behind you to push you.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like what y'all do for each other is y'all push each other. He motivates you, you motivate him, type of thing. So that's always. So how long have you actually been in the dog game? Like, when did you actually first start?
Man, I've been in the dog game my whole life. I bought my first bully. That was in 2012, and then that's kind of where with the dude I was talking about, I learned all the stuff and I learned the game from. So I bought my first one in 2012, and I came back and bought a female in 2014.
Okay.
So that's when I actually say I started in the dog game when I bought my female. That was my first stepping stone into the game.
So you started out with just one dog.
Yeah, originally I had a male, but it wasn't fit for what once I learned the game, it wasn't in the direction I wanted to go in. And then back then I was called Trio Found Count.
Okay.
You know, that was before the Exquisite. So when I came back, when I learned about it, I said, I'm gonna buy me a female and I'm gonna start with a breeding with her, and that's how I'm gonna I can build from there. I build it from my own from that female I bought from Daryl. To my own production, and you know, kind of took off.
And what was the name of that dog? The first dog that you had?
The very first one was Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, he named him Savage because he died 5 times when he was a puppy.
so wait, with the names that you have for the dogs, where does that come from? Does it come like after the dog is born? You kind of get a feel for the personality.
Man, that's definitely where it comes from. It all come from like. Some dogs don't get their name until they 6 months old.
Oh wow, really?
Like, you know, after that, I had Xena the Princess Warrior.
Shout out Xena.
She was so buffed up and so stocky. She was a female. That's all I could think of.
Okay.
I got another dog named Marilyn Monroe. I'm sitting in the house one day. We got our room with all these Marilyn Monroe pictures, and I was like, "Damn, this dog black and white. These pictures black and white.
Right.
Marilyn Monroe on these pictures.
It's only right.
Marilyn Monroe.
It's only right. It's only right. Okay, so you started out with one dog. How many dogs do you currently have on the roster right now?
I currently have 6.
6 dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sold some, bought some, bred some, and when I finally did my cut and the vision that I wanted to do, it narrowed down to 6. Okay. And we actually took a little tour of where you keep the dogs at, man. Like, they are amazing, bro. Yeah,
I have to commend you on that. They are well kept for one. For two, it's a specimen to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really are baby gorillas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, what is the difference between exotic bullies and different types of bullies that I've been seeing? Like, you know, American bullies or XL. What is the difference between the bullies that you actually...
The best way to explain it is American bully is the whole name of the breed. Okay. But inside the breed, you have different classes. Right. You have standards, XL, pockets, micro exotics and exotics, you know. So inside of American bullies, you have different classes, you know, and I mostly mess with the exotic bullies in my class. Okay, and that's another thing I want to get into with the type of bullies too. Now, I've always seen on social media, on Instagram, you know, MySpace, all of that kind of stuff, bro. Yeah. You see a lot of people selling exotic bullies. Yeah. What exactly is it that makes your dogs different from what they have going on? Man, it's the passion and love. It's like a lot of people, they try to, when they start out in the game, it's all about the money. You know, you can't, this is not a game you can come in and say, I'm going to make money. You got to have a passion for it first. It's the quality. It's the quality of the dog. It's the money that you put into it. It's the footwork you put into it. Right on. Like, people seen me get in my car and drive to Georgia, drive here, drive there. You know, 12 hours here and there. You know, to go to a dog show, to go buy a dog, to do a breed. So that's where it starts at. It starts with the passion. You know, the money don't come. Some people never make money. You know, some people, you know, the money comes later. But the best thing for me is an old man told me when I was young, if you ever want to get into the dog game, go buy the highest, best quality you can afford. He said, don't buy cheap and try to work your way up the ladder. You'll never make it. That's true. I mean, that's true. And one thing that you told me is, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So, yeah, exactly. So you got to get out and make it happen, man. It's not just about
the dog that you have, but it's about you and what you put behind that too. Yeah. So that's a good point, man.
I seen it to the point to where you can own a dog and nobody loves it. I can own a dog, everybody love it because the passion and love I put into that dog. I made it a part of the family.
That's
real. The dog blossomed, it grew, it got thicker, it had happy weight. It turned into a different dog with the love and the passion you put in it.
I can feel the passion, bro. Yeah. I can feel the passion. Now, the thing is, that, and it's funny that you touched on the grind that you have, right? Because the thing is, when I actually stumbled upon you, it's from CJ So Cool.
Yeah.
I actually saw his page, and he actually purchased a dog from you.
Yeah.
How did that relationship develop? Because CJ has a big, heavy following on Instagram, so I know they got a lot of looks, a lot of likes, a lot of attention. So how did that actually come about with, you know, that relationship?
Man, you know, when you out here grinding and the way you move around and the way you promote yourself, you know, it was through a mutual friend. I was grinding so hard. This person knew this person. CJ reached out to him, and we linked in the middle, and that's how the relationship started. And
then CJ and Rhino kind of like, you know, bonded and that's all right, man. That's all right. Now, so with you and CJ So Cool, is he like the biggest celebrity that you will probably have sold to so far? Have you sold to other celebrities?
When it comes to celebrity, I don't even look at celebrities and status and people. I look at just people. When he came to me, it was to the I looked at him as a person.
Right.
You know, I gave him the same price I would give you with anybody else. I treated him the same way. And you know, I think that's the biggest part of it. What made him like Exquisite Bullies past the dogs. You know, the dogs got his attention.
Right.
You know, whenever he first seen me, you know, that's what got his attention. But after that, we talked on the phone for an hour, 2 hours. You know?
Right.
And you know, I don't want to put too much out there. You know, what happened? He tried to buy from other people, whatever. You know, but I just looked at it as, hey, you know, he a person.
Right.
It's not about status or how much money he have or how much this. You know.
The dog gets you in the door is what it seems like, but the relationship is what creates the bond between you and the customers that you have. Yeah. That's always good, man. That's always, because you don't want somebody to just sell you something and then they walk off and you know, into the sunset with your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I tell anybody I do business, they can call my phone, text me whenever, you know, whenever you need something.
That's real.
I'll answer that question.
That's real, man. And that shows to your character. Now, how many people, because I know with a brand, it's not just about where you start or where you are, it's about expanding it, right?
Yeah.
So how many people do you currently have under the Exquisite Exotic Bullies brand that are in partnership with you, or, you know?
Right now we have, we got about 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
We even got somebody in Miami.
Okay. Now, what advice would you give to a young up-and-comer who's just kind of getting started in the game, just bought their first dog, don't really know which way to go or how to develop? What would you give that person that advice that kind of gets them started and gets the ball rolling for them?
Man, do your research. Do your research. Like, just don't look at pictures. You know, actually open up that book and read it.
Right.
You know, get on it. You know, Google tell you everything. Get on there, Google the type of dogs you find. Then what you do, you find 3 dogs that you like. Which for me, when I started, I looked at Bullseye, I looked at Vick, and I looked at Dax. And I studied all them dogs. I knew everything about them. I knew what class they was in. I knew all their kids.
Right.
I knew the owners. And from there, it take you all the way around the game. It tell you everything you need to know, because at the time I came in, those were the top 3 hottest dogs in the game. And that's who a dog. If you didn't have that blood in your yard, you wasn't in the dog game.
Right, right. And that's true, man, because a lot of times with the day and age that we live in, a lot of people will see something and they'll think it's just easy to get into, and they don't want to actually put that work behind it. So this is a field to where you have to actually put that work.
You gotta put that work.
Do your research and know exactly what you're talking about.
Because if you come to me talking to me at a dog show within 30 seconds, I know if you know what you're talking about.
Right on.
You know, you can say a dog name, a blood, a person, anything within 30 seconds. I'm gonna understand if you know what you actually do. A breeder, an educated breeder.
That's real. Okay. Okay. And I mean, what are some of the ways too that people can actually get in contact with you to either purchase a dog, or maybe if they want to, you know, join the Exquisite Exotic Bullies luxury family? How can they get in contact with you? What's the best way to get in contact with you?
The best way to get in contact with me is Instagram, ExquisiteBullies_Vick.
There it is.
You know, you shoot me a message, I answer everybody. Unless you ask for a free dog.
Now I know that was my next question too. I know you get a lot of requests to say like how, because I see you, I follow you on the gram. I see you posting on the Insta stories and all of that. You know, getting interactive with the followers that you have. Very interactive, I have to say, man. Now, I know a lot of the questions that you ask. I'm sure a lot of the responses that you get back. How can I get a free dog? How can I do this?
I did that already.
Oh yeah, okay.
My very first litter, I had a litter of 9 puppies. I gave a dog away. I did a random giveaway. I felt like I did that. I give away t-shirts, clothing, apparel. I give away other stuff now. Yeah. You know, so one day it might come back around, but you know, at the time that I'm at, it just ain't happened yet.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Everything with me is about a feeling. It's about a vibe. You know. Like the vibe we got here, you know, we sitting in the Cadillac with the windows tinted. We vibing right now.
Definitely a vibe, my brother. Definitely a vibe. Now, what do you want the world to know about Exquisite Exotic Bullies? Not only just the brand, but what passion that it gives to you. What do you want the world to know about your dogs, your brand, and yourself?
Man, at the end of the day, I'm living my life through y'all. You know. Y'all, I use y'all to travel all around the world. You know, I go state to state, city to city. And I just want you to know when I'm in your city, you can reach out to me. We can go have lunch. We can go take pictures. We can do however you want to do it. You know, like I said, it's a vibe. You know, with that vibe, it can end here or it can go forever. It can be a life. You know, at the end of the day, the people that I contact with and I talk to, people hit me on my Instagram all the time and they never buy a dog from me. Right. Some people don't do that. I talk to you, you know, you want to talk about something, I talk to them. So that's part of the Exquisite Bully that turned into the luxury family. Right. You know, you can still be a part of Exquisite Bully without buying a bully. You know, that's when I created the luxury family. Right. The whole luxury family is anybody that want to buy with me, talk to me, kick it with me, they want to be a part of it.
That's real.
I send them out t-shirts, towels, whatever, you know, I make them part of the family.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, do you have any upcoming shows coming up or any kind of, you know, promotion that you got going on around either in the city or outside of the city coming up pretty
soon? Always in the city, out the city. I actually just left, I went to Oklahoma, did a breeding this morning, came back, went to Fort Worth, did a show, and now I'm sitting here with you. Oh, man. So the grind don't stop, and then we got to do another video after this video. But the answer that I got, just stay tuned with my Instagram. I post everything. You know, I got a couple. I just did 2 shows last month. So the next show probably won't be until like when the weather starts back warming up, probably in March. Right on. I think we're gonna be in Louisville, Texas.
Okay, okay. I can definitely feel the passion from you, bro. Yeah. I definitely see the grind just from today alone. You understand what I'm saying? To go to Oklahoma, come back to Dallas, doing everything that you got going on, man. Keep pushing the brand, keep pushing that good quality that you have, and just keep doing your thing, brother. I'm super proud, and I'm excited to be a part of it, man.
Hey, you a part of it, man.
I appreciate it, my brother. Now look, I'm gonna try to get a free dog from my boy. We just had the conversation. I might want to try my luck, okay?
Hey, man, you good, bro.
All right, bro. All right. Look, man, this has been an interview. Your dog, Trey G, Exquisite Bullies, Vick. Hit him up on Instagram, man. Follow him right now, and stay tuned for the hottest dogs in the city, man. You know how we rockin'. Let's go.
Yeah. Dallas taking up my city, bro.
Already. So this is the energy that he brings all the time. It's the energy that he brings all the time, man. And that's why he's one of the top exotic bully breeders in the city. You understand what I'm saying, man? So we're just gonna jump straight into it. Get with these questions, man. Get with these questions and get the interview going. So the first thing that everybody want to know is, tell us about Exquisite Exotic Bullies. What exactly is that, my boy?
Exquisite Exotic Bullies. I forgot the whole slogan.
I already know it, because it said it's a slogan. It's a way of life. It's not a slogan. It's a way of life. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, so one thing about it, about 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely. That's it.